Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. You are now tuned into Wisen Up TV, and I am your host, the one and only Wisen Up, aka you God representing the gods. I'm chilling here tonight, about to do another video on Clever Token. This is going to be a quick update on Clever, the price, where it's at, where it possibly could be going, and some news on what Clever um, has been doing. So if you're interested in that, please stay tuned for the rest. So first off, guys, what we're gonna get into is, of course, the price. And Clever Token was taking a hit when the market was taking a hit, and it saw a bottom of about 6 cents, which I didn't get in exactly at the, I'm sorry, 5, a little bit below 6 cents, 0.058, which I didn't get in. I got in about almost about 6.5, like right in here. So I now have 100k KLV tokens once again. So I have put my money where my mouth is, and I'm in it to win it with KLV once again. And those 100k tokens are, of course, staked, and I'm getting that 10% rewards on it. But yeah, guys, so that's good movement that we're seeing here. And like I was saying about sustainability, and my last video, where Clever has been actually holding support in the 8-9 cent range, and it's right back there once again in that support level. So I think next we will start to see some upward movement as it starts to um, reach its all-time highs again. So if it does dip though, below 8 cent, I will be doubling up on my position on KLV and buying some more, and fattening up my bag actually. So we'll see how it goes. So first thing on the news for KLV is it has added 2 tokens from the Binance Smart Chain, which are of course BNB, and then they added Cake. So if you know what Cake is from their swap, which is a decentralized swap that they have on the Binance Smart Chain, and Cake is the native token for that. So I don't know if you can actually connect to Pancake Swap through the Clever app. I'm actually going to figure that out momentarily. Maybe not tonight, but probably tomorrow. And I'll see how that works. If you can connect to the Clever, if you can connect the Clever wallet to the Pancake Swap, that is actually going to be huge, huge, significant news. So I'll find that out and see how that goes. Next up on the news, real quick, Clever Swap has burned another 500,000 KLV tokens in their last burn, and these are the liquidity swap fees tokens. I'm sorry, this is the swap fees that are accumulated, and they're burning those tokens. So that is going to, like I said, drive the price up because it's going to cause more scarcity, and the more they burn, the less there is, and you know how that goes. But most pools, or should I say most DeFi swaps, the money, or should I say the fees from the swap is going to the liquidity providers. So people are actually making money who have added liquidity to these swaps. And long story short, some of these people who have added liquidity to these swaps have gotten these tokens airdropped to them for free. So when they're adding Uniswap tokens to the liquidity pool, a lot of these people got these Uniswap tokens for free. And then now when people are doing things on the Uniswap network and the fees are getting dished out, they're getting dished out to these people who added liquidity to the network for free. So then now they were making money just because they got airdropped the tokens for participating on the network. And that is what's happening all over the place right now in this space. So that can happen again, and I'm actually going to get into that later on in another project where that's actually going to happen. If you're holding XRP, you're gonna want to stay tuned for that video because it's going to be on the Flare token, which is adding smart contracts to the XRP network, which is going to be huge. It's going to cause a network effect all in itself that has not yet to be seen. If you think Uniswap going from $1 to 30 to $40 is crazy, if you thought Pancake Swap going from $1 to $35 is crazy, which is freaking is. If you thought Cake was crazy, just wait. Um, Next up in the news, this is kind of what I really want to talk about. This is I don't know what was bigger, the BNB news or the listing on Change Now, but KLV is listed on Change Now with 200 plus trading pairs, which is huge because um, on the last couple of exchanges that they got put onto, they only had about 3 trading pairs. So on Poloniex, they had USDT, BTC, and I believe Ethereum were the 3 trading pairs you can do. So 200 trading players on a new exchange is opening up corridors. It's huge. One thing that I want to talk about is in this article that they posted up on the Clever News is that they actually talked about Clever a little bit more in detail, and so I want to share this with you guys. For those of you who are doubting, or for those of you who are holding it, just give you a little more clarity on what it is that you have, because this is one thing I have to say, and I'm going to be actually posting a video on Polygon because I sold some of my Polygon, but I'm going to be buying back into it. But Polygon has a lot of crazy stuff going on with it. Matic, formerly known as Matic, and I'm going to be making a video on that, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be coming out tomorrow. For those of you, if you're in Matic, you're going to want to watch it. If you are thinking about getting into Matic, you're going to want to watch it because there's actually some insane stuff going on with that whole entire network, in which I didn't even know was happening until I saw the price go crazy, and I was actually holding the coin. But I said all that to say this: you have to know what you're holding. Do some research, and if you're holding a coin and you don't know much about it, try to do all the due diligence you can to find out every single possible thing that that project has going on with it. Anyhow, so what I want to read out is this little thing that Clever posted up in this article. So Clever is a crypto wallet ecosystem serving more than 150 thousand daily active users, over 2.5 million users worldwide with Clever app, Clever Swap, Clever OS, Clever emerging platforms, Clever blockchain, Clever exchange, Clever bank are set to launch this year, all powered by the utility token KLV. So they keep mentioning these utilities that they're going to be bringing to the platforms. What I wanted to add, guys, and the Clever's blockchain is going to be huge for it. You've seen what just happened to Matic, Polygon, which I'm going to make a video on. They have their own chain, so they're doing their own thing built on top of Ethereum. But when you have your own chain, you're able to you have less fees. You're doing your own thing. So the Clever blockchain is huge. Clever exchange is going to be huge, and exchange tokens can explode. You've seen what happened to BNB and exchange token. I'm going to do a video on that, maybe how the power of exchange tokens. But KLV will be now not only a swap token used for liquidity, but it'll then now be an exchange token, maybe used to pay less fees, and maybe also for some DeFi features that I'm sure they might have, locking it up for APY and things of this nature. And speaking of that, there's already 75% of Clever is already locked up, and they're just in their basic staking. So we'll see what happens with that. Clever app is a simple, powerful, secure, self-custody crypto wallet supporting the world's blockchains. The app offers 300 plus trading pairs and Clever Swap, access to ETH, TRX-based dApps, and Clever Browser. Clever serves as the fuel for the entire ecosystem and ensures reduced Clever swap fees. KLV staking allows users to earn passive income, which was what I just mentioned, with a record 75%, which is what I just mentioned, of all KLV in circulation currently frozen and staked by KLV users. So only 25% of the circulating supply is actually able to be gobbled up right now, which is huge news. Which is makes the scarcity of this coin. So there's 3 billion in circulation. Guess what? 75% of that is actually really not in circulation. So you have roughly, like, you have less than 1 billion of these tokens able to be bought right now, and this token is just still fresh on the market. So this is still extremely bullish for this token. For those of you who are saying this token is dead, this token is not a sleeping giant. It's freaking ridiculous the potential that this token has right now at this point, and it's already made a run up, and I think it's kind of just getting started. So we'll see what happens with this in the future. Um, so next, the current offering of the products KLV is just the tip of the iceberg. Look at I haven't even really read this yet, and they're saying everything that I said right after, or I'm reading everything that I said right after. It's like I read their minds and they read mine. Some crazy freaking shit's going on with this. But anyhow, let me go back to it. So the current offering is just the tip of the iceberg, guys. These guys, they have over 70 developers working on the KLV token. And like they said, this addition to the platforms, major addition to the platforms are going to be the Clever Exchange, the Clever Browser, the Clever Blockchain, and the Clever Bank. What does that mean? I've been waiting for a blockchain to actually be legitimate as serving bank purposes, and this is gonna be huge. So this is what makes me excited about Clever. Anyhow, guys, thank you so much. Ooh, Safe Moon. I'm not gonna talk about Safe Moon, but I will say this about Safe Moon actually. 1.3 million holders sounds ridiculous, and the price is super stupid low. I think it might be a good opportunity to get in. I am not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice, so please do not buy or sell anything that I mentioned in this video without doing your own research. With that being said, guys, have yourselves a good morning, night, afternoon, whatever it may be, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Peace.